make it a brighter place. It'll take creation, imagination. Try to draw outside the line.
Hi everybody, this is Tina with Loving Life's Little Blessings, and I don't have a Project Life video for you guys today, but I have a craft room disaster kind of video. So I was planning on creating today and diving in and doing some Project Life and making some cards, and instead I've been doing this. This one little situation happened and it just turned my craft room upside down. So you guys are looking at it right now, and this is actually cleaned up. I mean, I've been working on this all afternoon and it's pretty much cleaned up. I just have some things to figure out. But if you guys recall, if you guys have seen my videos before, my computer used to sit here and this was my work area. The problem with this is I never had enough room to work. This area right here is very weird. Like nothing fits there basically. And I know in a couple craft room update videos ago, I asked you guys for some suggestions, like if anybody had any suggestions as to what I should do for right there. And I know IKEA has a couple options, but it's really weird with the way the wall is. First of all, down here it like slopes, so it's really hard to get anything like flush against the wall, so it's just weird. And then when I would be sitting here and my computers would be right here, my computer screens, there was never enough room to work, and I constantly felt crowded, and I constantly felt like I was going to lose my mind, because when I'm doing admin work, I really need space to like do things. So originally I got another one of these white cubes, one of these 6 cube organizers, and my original idea was to put it right here. Now the dimensions fit for right there, but because of the way the wall is, when we got it home and put it together, it did not work there. And I freaked out and I said, I can't do this anymore. And so what we ended up doing was putting my whole desk area and computer area over here on this table. This table I got, it was basically like a garage sale. It was $20. The top of it is in bad shape. Like I think it was left out in the weather, and so the top of it is like peeling and it needs to be sanded. So what I did is I just took this paper that I got. This is for like my photos and filming area, and I had a big roll of it, and I put that over the top of it, and then I put some plastic. I had a big roll of plastic that I put over it. And then now this leaves kind of this big mess over here where I don't really like it. I only have this little area for my printer, and I need a printer, and I need a place for business supplies, but then it looks weird. There's all this mishmash furniture over here on this wall, and I'm really not liking it. But I'm gonna clean this area up. This is Christmas stuff that I have not put in the storage yet, and so I have to get that done this week. But I'm cleaning everything up, putting everything away, and then I'm going to show you guys how it ends up turning out. And then the other thing that I'm doing is I was testing this paper up on this wall. This is that same paper I just talked about on my desk, but it's just paper, you guys. It comes in this big roll, and it's what I use to film on and take my photos on. It comes in this big, huge roll. I get it on Amazon. I'll link it on my coordinating blog post that you can get to by just clicking right up here in the corner. I'll link where you can get it. I have 2 different colors of it. You can see the other rolls are right there in the corner. I have 2 separate colors of it. It's photo paper, but it's literally just paper. So I hung this paper up in this little section, and I was like, let's try this out and see if I like it, because it could be a really cheap solution for right now to finish up these walls, you know, for a couple years. Like, it's just paper, so it's not going to be substantial for any amount of time, but I thought that I would try it out and see if it was something that would work for a couple years until I can put some like real money into getting the walls finished. So what I ended up doing is this cube right here was the one that was like kind of falling apart, and it was like just not in good shape. So the brand new one we bought, I just switched out and I put it there so it's, you know, sturdier and that doesn't go to waste. And then I'm cleaning up this mess, and I thought I would come back and show you guys how I end up organizing everything and how it ends up coming out, because right now it's a little bit of a disaster, but I thought you guys would like to see what ends up happening here. So I'll be back when everything's cleaned up. Okay guys, I am back and let me just share with you guys pretty much what I've done, what I'm not loving, and what I'm planning on changing. So I have now my computer and desk area set up over here and it's already so much better. So I already have more space here. You can see like this is a pile of stuff that has to be dealt with. It just has to be put away and filed and it's just never ending. So I already have more space here and then that's going to work out really well. It's still, I can stand at it. It's still like counter height. And so my chairs, these chairs here, still work for this. So what I'm not loving is this area here. I have that small little table back there for my printer. And then I don't know what I'm going to do with this area now. I feel like it's going to be too much now, all of this over here. And this is where I have my Big Shot. I have all my dies. I have my Cricut. And then down here is just business stuff. Like, I just don't know. I don't know if maybe I should get like a taller bookshelf maybe that goes up to the window and then like fits in that space. And then the other bookshelves can continue. I just don't know. I just know I don't like this necessarily where it's like all this mishmash furniture against this wall and it feels cluttered, which is what I don't want. So now I think I'm going to look for furniture, a shelf, a bookshelf, I don't know, something that can go there that can fill the space, that can make it feel more like this wall has purpose and a reason. I need to do that before we do the paper on the wall if that's what we decide to do. So then I decided to move one of my IKEA carts over here. So it's over here in this corner. It's not, I mean, it fits really well. It fits perfectly right there. And this has some of my Project Life stuff on it. And then now my Project Life albums are sitting right there. So I like that much better. And I like this much better that it's not, everything's not shoved up against the door. I feel like I don't like it when the door opens and my album is right there and the weather, you know, rain or wind or whatever, I've had issues. So I like that better. I feel like it opens it up a little bit over there and I like it. When we frame out the door and figure out the walls, it'll look nice over there, and then I'll change around that shelving stuff right there and it'll be fine. So I feel like this area is working perfectly for me. I love the way it's set up. It functions really well and I'm good. So over here, I added this little into my shelf. This is the shelf my husband built for me. I get so many questions about this. He built it for me years ago, back before there was Stampin' Storage and Organize More and all these great companies now that make storage for crafters. Back 10, 12 years ago, there was nothing to organize this kind of stuff. So he just built this for me. It was a really simple shelf. It's basically just boards put together and then dividers, and I've taken dividers out and like switched them around, and he built it to be an L shape in my old room. So I was really excited because I was able to get the other piece out and extend it down this whole table. And I love that. It's going to give me more room for my punches to grow. I don't like to get rid of my punches. I really like to hang on to them. So it's going to give me more room to grow with my punches. You can see I have empty spaces already, and that's wonderful. And then my card organization, I'll stick a card right up here in the corner. I have my card organization right here, which is wonderful because my envelopes and stuff are down here. And so that's going to be great because then I can also leave my Project Life album open right here if I want to work on it. And I've always wanted that. I've always desired to have a place where it could just sit and be open. And you can see I have some photos and stuff up here. And all this will probably change out as I live in this space a little bit more. But so far, I think it's going to work way better for what I do. And then I just stuck this black shelf back under the desk. It's pretty empty. I mean, it's room for me to grow and storage if I want to. So I've just been leaving it down there because I have no use for it right now. So those are kind of the changes that have happened in my room. Now I'll be focusing on trying to figure out what to do with this wall. And then obviously my Christmas stuff will not always be there. It will get put away eventually. So I hope you guys are having an awesome day, and I'll be back on Thursday with a crafting project for you guys. Until then, I hope you have a fabulous day. I'll talk to you later. Thanks, guys, for sticking with me to the very end of the video. I hope that you guys enjoyed seeing this small update to my craft room. I have 2 other videos here for you guys. You can check out my craft room update video back in August where I talk more about the area right there where my computer screen used to be and why I was struggling with it. And then if you're interested in a crafting video, I have a Project Life core kit share video for you guys. It's the Doodle core kit. It's a newer one by Becky Higgins, and I share that when I got it back during Black Friday. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today, and I'll be back on Thursday. Have a wonderful day.